not exactly sure what happened, but as soon as I received my power supplies here in the new studio, I kind of threw out organization, just completely out of this window. So I moved into the new studio. This is kind of a work in progress right now. Loving all the shelf space. This is the current setup that I'm using now with my Eurocom M5 Pro, running on the Acer monitor. But that would soon be gone, and on here would go my PC, my Skylake build that's coming up soon. But this is what I've been working on since I received my power supplies, the S340 from NZXT, but this is the Design by Razer edition. And so I filmed this yesterday, finally have a fully working system so that I can no longer just work off this little machine. But seriously though, this is totally not me in terms of this type of disorganization and all this giant mess. So let's clean it up. And also this is the main wall with this little number, which is absolutely amazing for storage, and also it keeps me organized in terms of what needs to go out and what I need to be working on. And currently I'm having it positioned with hardware, stuff for cases, peripherals, and stuff for cases, and more peripherals. And of course, HWC man, plus, look what I found, the perfect spot for the YouTube silver play button. So I was sitting on this red chair for a little bit in the new office until Vertigear sent us the SL4000, which is very comfortable, and the material here, despite my previous experience with the SL5000, with the carbon fiber version that was really just not, it was comfortable, but the material was just sweat machine. So this one seems to be slightly better, and it's also blue, which looks really awesome, and especially on video, whenever this is behind my head, highlights my eyes a little bit. Pretty cool. So I'm going to try to do now behind me is the conclusion shot for the S340 video, which is the case right here. So this is the Razer edition, and I'm going to try to Razer it up a bit with the peripherals. I'm going to set up the case here. I'm going to put in some rainbow circulating LEDs throughout the video to show the Hue Plus lighting, which I've installed inside the case. So yeah, let's get started. Oh my God, it's finally built. It was a hell of a process because you have to build a very new system for me because all these components have not been tested. Well, aside from the GPUs, of course, that I took out from my previous workstation video. But the Skylake stuff, you know, the CPU, the motherboard, the RAM, none of that has been tested. It has been sort of sitting, and I was afraid that one of those components may not work, but everything is working. I did this video, and we'll be doing this video in 2 parts because the assembly process and the testing and making sure everything is working just fine before sort of the final build completes, because this is still a work in progress. I will be doing more things with the cables because right now I have quite the mustardy look, but ironically I am going for the orange and green color scheme, or orangey and yellow and silver color scheme, which is awesome because the graphics cards have the same type of metallic exterior as the case itself. Same thing with the SSDs. And also the Intel NVMe drive in there that looks really cool. But also the motherboard has a line, an orange outglow line that highlights the audio stuff. So that was kind of the inspiration behind the orange color scheme, and it actually looks freaking awesome. So guys, make sure to check out the videos. They will be linked in the description below about this build. I'm gonna go ahead and edit on this machine now. Have been finally no longer be editing on the Eurocom M5 Pro, which has been a fantastic machine for editing for now, but it's time to move on to real workhorse. And this is my new workstation PC inside the Evolve ATX from Vantex.